Yo, Tony D here, man. Made a trip to the local shop. One of them went to New World Comics. Ash and Ben were in the house. Good to see those guys. Good to talk with them. Good comic talk. They know what they're doing, man. Ash turned me on to American Caper. This was something I saw actually online, and I wasn't sure if I should get it. They had some variant covers that were legit, and then I was like, it just opened up the whole conversation of, should you get the variant covers? Should you, like, so for me, I just saw the last page is brilliant. It's like an investment strategy. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever gets the collection after me, it's like I want to give them as much information as I can, make it easy as possible. I'm telling you, it's better that way, because when people don't know what they have, that's where you get into collections being sold that are way more valuable than what they sell for. Information truly is powerful. So I'm excited to read this. The cover A conversation, really, it all depends, right? A cover by an artist can be put out that speculation just goes nut over it. Now, here's the thing. Don't get trapped in FOMO. Don't just buy a cover because everyone else is buying it. And I've done this. I have totally done it. Stick to your guns. Stick to what you like, and you'll be okay. FOMO is fear of missing out, and it's a phenomenon. It truly is. Like, it happens like wildfire with all the information that we have available. You can get caught up in FOMO so stinking easy. I'll give you an example. The last thing that FOMO got me on, and it was the last. It was Ultimate Wolverine, the spoiler variant. It was actually not Ultimate Wolverine, but it was the Ultimate 1 Year End, that one. And remember, they had a spoiler variant. I might have it like where I can just grab it, but it was the first cover appearance of Ultimate Wolverine. I had to stinking have it, man. Like, I was going to tell you, man, I think I spent like $15 getting a cover like that. And then the story gets worse. Really. I went to the local comic shop. I bought every copy they had. It was only 4, but I went ahead and bought them, and I posted them on eBay. I'm almost ashamed to admit this. Put them on eBay, trying to sell them for like $15 a shot. They didn't move an inch. So that's what I get. Getting greedy. It's greed, dude. Like, and getting wrapped up in FOMO. I thought for sure, man, I'm gonna make a few. And like, even if I made some money, like, is it really worth it? Like, really think about what you're getting. Like, you're not really. I'm just totally out of that. I thought I had that cover handy. I was just gonna show you, man, just for shits and giggles, so you can make fun of your boy for just being stupid, man. So now, but here's the thing, like, that was pretty recent, but man, it doesn't affect me now. Like, I don't care. Like, it only takes one time for me to get burned like that. I learned my lesson, and then I adjust and move on. I can't find it. Here it is. So I did this, like, check this out, man. I even went worse. I was on eBay, and there was a shop. Yeah, I did even worse than that. I'm getting a little off track, but here's the Ultimate Wolverines I thought I was going to make a few bucks off of. And dude, it just does not happen. Now, I'm glad I have these, because it opens the door to giveaway type stuff. And it's a cool giveaway. I've already given away one. So I paid like $15 for one, and then it was just, I think Dan was looking at me weird when I was buying all the Ultimate Wolverine copies, but greed, man. it's a crazy thing, man. It's in the community. It's there. Don't act like it doesn't exist. But I also bought this Ivan Teo cover. Dude, it was like $20. Like, the FOMO was strong with this one. And it turns out, man, this Ultimate Wolverine run, it's not that good. You know what I mean? There was a lot of hopes. Um, I don't know, man. So the lesson is stick to your guns, stick to what you like, stay out of that FOMO, man. Like, it's feverish. But got American Caper, and I am collecting the DeMatteis run on Spectacular Spider-Man. That is, I believe, 178 to 200. I'm totally getting that because DeMatteis is such a great writer. So these two, this one is not in there, but I bought this one because there's something about Puma that I think is cool. It's a super powerful oh no, man. And then I also like the fact like he's not really Spider-Man's friend, but he can be. I don't know how all that ended, but I totally dig this too. So actually I only got one. And the reason why I got this one, and I tell you why I had to get a little picky on my issues, because I found something I totally dig. But I picked this one because the cover is just fantastic, man. I think that's Buscema. Death of Vermin. That really wasn't the kicker for me. It was just, what a great cover. That's what I mean. Stick to your guns. Like, I saw this and I thought, cool cover. Totally love the way Spider-Man is rendered. And it was resonating, man. It was speaking to me. You know what I mean? It was speaking. And DeMatteis, if you haven't checked him out, dude, he has some Legend of the Dark Knight stories, and he's a great writer. I totally enjoy, like, the one of my favorites that he wrote is Going Sane, Legend of the Dark Knight. It is a story about Joker, like, going sane, like, literally, like, he gets knocked on the head or something, and then he tries to have a normal life, and his name is, check this out, it's Joseph Kerr. And man, let me give you the deets on this. Do Hobgoblin, I got a review coming up, Amazing Spider-Man 238. It's going to be a different review and it's going to be fantastic. But yeah, check this artwork out. Totally cool, man. Buscema is a great artist, dude. Totally, for me, it's old school type stuff. And what I've been like, you know, repeating, oh, there's Hammerhead. Oh, Tombstone. So, see what I mean, man? There's so much good stuff in some of these issues. These pages are white, dude. Like, they're pretty legit. This is in good condition. Buscema is a great figure drawer, and you got to have that for comics. Like, I have a feeling he could just draw all stinking day. And one thing that is just amazing that comic book artists can do is it's not just the drawing figures, it's drawing everything around, like everything, like the fire, I mean, I'll give you an example. Like, it's amazing, dude. These guys, like, you know, right here, like the cigar, you know, the drapery, a chandelier, you have to be able to draw everything. Like right here, this is crazy. Like, just to draw like a meal on a table and people socializing, it's not all drawing your hero like that. Like, a lot of us, like, we'll sit down and like we'll draw that and call it good and be like, oh, and if it looks good, we're like, dude, we're good to go. But these artists can draw anything, man. They're unsung heroes to me. Like, the history of art, comic books is fantastic. So yeah, that's where I'm at on Spectacular Spider-Man. Ghost Rider, I'm collecting the whole run with Tex. He's a different artist, right? He has like a heavy, I don't know if he does his own inks. I think he does. And he has like this real dark ink flavor. And there's like a lot of like there's speckling in some of it. Like it's really good, man. Like it's bold inking. I think he does, man. So I have some of these. So I got issue 14, 17, 8, and 9. 8 and 9, I don't think Tex. I don't think he did the covers, but he did the interior artwork, which is just as important. Like I'll give you the deets, man. Like check that out. What perspective, man. What line work. Like he's good. That's all you need to know. Tex. Yeah, I think he does his own art or inking. Like this is crazy, dude. Like he's the ultimate outlaw type artist. Like this for me, this is what I call outlaw artwork. It's like they pulled an outlaw artist, you know, into this book. Man, this is good stuff. This is definitely a run worth having for me. I was talking to Tony, man, Radiant Rook, and he is like real excited about stuff that like he grew up in a different era than me. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, man. Like I'm getting into stuff he's getting into. I did a video about generational, keeping that up. Like, man, don't create boundaries because of generation, man. Create connections with your generations. Like always look for those connections, and they're there. They're totally there. Like I'm reading Radiant Black. I've been reading Rook Exodus, getting into that. It's a lot of the Ghost Machine. I think Ghost Machine is like really, I think it's aimed towards kids that probably grew up. Oh, I mean that Power Rangers generation. That's the only way I can really put it. But man, let's get back to this. Hobgoblin. Totally love the Hobgoblin. Like I said, man, like Amazing Spider-Man 238, like just launched off. I'll show it, man. Like, boop. I'm totally glad I got a copy. And this copy, it's like excellent shape, man. But you know what I'm getting to. The tattoo was removed. Why they would, well, I mean, now you're kind of, there's a spine split, but it's still in good shape. I'll take it any day. They I mean, back then they would put anything in a comic book to sell it. You know what I mean? Like if that tattoo in there pumped up sales, they're gonna do it. Because let's face the facts, they need to make money, man. That's why they're there. But work like this, it's fantastic. Issue 17, man. I totally dig this issue. Just because of Hobgoblin's on it. I like it when they put like Hobgoblin against like Daredevil. And I think this is where he like, it literally was turned into a Hobgoblin. So there you go. Yeah, the Hobgoblin was just a dude, Ned Leeds, to begin. There's been like, I think 3 or 4 of those guys. And then they made one of them into a real Hobgoblin. But man, that's a whole nother video. So we got issue 9. I totally got this because of X-Men. Anything the X-Men's on, I'm down with it. So it looks like they're fighting our boy. Javier Saltara is 90. This is 1990, dude. Like, this was a great time for comics. And I say it's great. A lot of people crap on it, but Howard Mackey, writer. Javier Salvatore. Oh, so Tex didn't do all the art. He did inking on this one. So that's what I'm talking about, dude. He does heavy inks, man. Like, it's good stuff, though. You can see his style shining through. There is, I think that's, I forget that dude's name, man. Blackout. But, in the early 90s, they were really creating a great rogues gallery for Ghost Rider. Death Watch, you had Blackout, you had, Scarecrow was joining the ranks, Hobgoblin, but they were, yeah, check him out. They, I don't know, man, it was a good time for Ghost Rider, like, so I totally want, I want this volume, this run, and I also have some from the first volume. That's good stuff too. Like, See what I mean? Shout out to that generation. That was more of the 70s. Like, I was barely, like, I do remember having a Ghost Rider comic book when I was young, like before I could read. Like, I remember the words were like, I don't know, man. I didn't know what word balloons were. Like, it's almost, I just totally remember it. I remember that was just something in the way. It's totally hard to describe when you can't read yet and you're looking at words and you're young. It's weird that I remember that, but it was like, I totally read the book by the pictures, like word. I just couldn't read yet. You know what I mean? And I got there, but I do remember like having Ghost Rider and just thinking like I was doing something wrong. They literally, I remember seeing one of the books where there's like a panel. I'd love to find it where it shows his face like melting and turning into, you know, our guy. Yeah, Tex is like the inker. So I stand corrected on this run. Totally want it because he's the inker too. But Javier Saltarez, the pencils are holding up, man. Howard Mackey, the writer. Like the writing, I don't. It was okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the artwork was always always the big. Was the thing about this book for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm gonna complete that run. Like, these second volumes of a lot of things are really stinking good, man. Just like Spider-Man, like Spectacular Spider-Man was the first like issue away from Amazing Spider-Man. I have a bunch of those, dude. I bought a collection that had like, I have issue 1 and some others, but it's like that. I call it the Empire Strikes Back of some things. Like, you know, Empire Strikes Back was killer, and I'll say that about the Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin is like the Empire Strikes Back of villains. Man, we'll get into all that, but man, I saw this at the comic shop, and I had to put some books back, man. Like, I'm also collecting Firestorm, which I know is a weird one, but people don't give Firestorm enough love, the originals. But man, I had a bunch of these. I put them back because I saw this book and I saw the artwork and was mesmerized. And then I look, okay, The Sickness. I have no idea who those people are. None. So this is volume 1. And you can just tell, like, the minute I looked at the artwork, I was like, okay, I gotta have this thing. And it was just sitting up there, man. Like, I was talking to Ash. I was like, dude, this checks my box for weirdness. Like, he goes, yeah, well, we keep weird stuff stocked up. I was like, dude, I'll buy it. Like, right here on full display. I totally love things like this. Yeah, to me, this is great outlaw type artwork. I totally look forward to see what this is about. But like I said, yeah, dude, look at that. I think I have found a gem. Oh, it's so crazy looking. Wow. So is this like somebody like, is that like a photograph that he's like, oh, wow. I don't know, dude. Like, this looks like it's going to be very cerebral, very visceral. Just this, I have a feeling this is going to be a ride. Yeah, like this artwork, like right here, Jim Lee was talking about it, where you can tell when someone puts in that time on a piece of artwork, and people know it. Like, sometimes you're looking at it and you don't know why, but your appreciation is there because you know it took a long time to do that. And it's good artwork. Like, look at the veins in the hands. Like, that's incredible. You know, I always make comments like, dude, I'm jealous, dude. Like, but it takes a lot of hard work. It takes, I mean, you're sketching. These dudes are drawing like constantly growing up. Yeah, this is going to be right up my alley. So this is probably something I'll review. And what I'll do is, like, the rabbit hole it kind of gets in, is I'll try to find the original copies, because that's just what I like. I haven't bought a trade paperback in I don't know how long, but dude, I think I hit a home run with this bad boy. Like I said, I'll let you know, man. Like, I'm getting into more, once you figure out that you don't have to buy stuff because it's popular, it opens so many doors and windows to your collecting that it's almost like a burden off your shoulders. Like, get away from the mainstream, man. Get away from what's popular. Now you'll see me review books and display books that are mainstream, and they're just things that I like to have. Like, I'll give you an example, man. Amazing Spider-Man. I'll always buy that. The Hulk, like Green Lantern. These are like my staples, like my meat and potatoes type heroes that have been around, even from the Golden Age. Daredevil was one. Yeah, Frank Miller just spoiled me, dude. See, that's another run I'm collecting. Is I just want the Frank Miller Daredevil. Now that's mainstream. Like, everyone, like, that's a main thing. So there are things that I do, but you cannot deny Frank Miller's run is the shit. Like, if anyone wants to challenge that, be my guest. However, like DeMatteis, like, Spectacular Spider-Man. This is another example of that's just an author I really like, and I was reading about it, and I read that he did a run, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. Text on inks, like, I want that. Even his pencils, like, boom. So there you have it, man. And this will be an interesting read. But, man, stick to your guns. Like what you love what you like.